La di da di da, Ludico, la di da, suave, la di da Ludico, suave. Ludico, Caterpillar. I got a Makita here for you, man. I love it. I love it. Yeah, bro, this is I just got the new 14 in today, but, you know I do a lot of videos on this. Hey, Mike, what's up? Caterpillar, Jason Jordan, what's up? Yeah, it's got done, man. Bad day. A lot of money day. Big money day, but a lot of work, a lot of sweat. But whatever. But anyway, I know I do a lot of videos on this, but I freaking... absolutely homemade wine day, Scott D. Now that the price has come down for this saw, I mean, it might be like $159. What's going on, Nightbird? But you could get it in a kit, and it's weird. Like, you get this chainsaw, you get 2 5s. I use 4 amp hour batteries. I should put the 5s on there only because they are the same weight. Great value. That ain't too bad. Yeah, man. Like I said, they have a weird combo. I don't know what's going on with that brushless angle grinder, but they put it in these combo kits, Makita. I don't know if they overproduced it or they didn't sell. I don't know what the issue is, and it's a great angle grinder. It's probably my favorite angle grinder I've ever used. And I do have a Metabo, not one of their best, one of Metabo's best angle grinders, but definitely I like it a lot. But you can get this kit, like I said, you get the dual charger, which I did a video on. You get 2 5 amp hour batteries, you get this saw, and you get an angle grinder. It's like 319 bucks. I'm gonna put the link under here if anyone's interested. But I love this saw. I can't say anything more about it. We had the MS170 going today also, our steel. But I did some video. You'll see some video on this. But I'm going to even show you now. If you guys remember, I had a tree fall down in my yard here. Not even a storm. This thing just fell down. Crazy. But, I mean, with one hand, you can never do this with a gas-powered chainsaw. I mean, boom. See, this pretty thick, whatever. Maybe, I don't know. One hand. One freaking hand. And we must have made like 25 cuts today with this, and I just did probably 10 here. I did a couple before we started, but I mean, this is a 4 amp hour battery, and they still have 3 bars on them. I mean, I really, there's a new 14-inch out. I just got it, but I don't know if it's as light as this, and as, one-handed, I mean, you'll see in the video, we had to get into some hard spots, man, and, one hand is all you got. I have a feeling the 14-inch is still going to be light enough that you can use one hand with it, but it's just a great saw, guys. I can't say enough good things about it. Easy. You don't need a tool to do anything. This is a brand new chain. The chains, keep them nice, guys. I mean, we got our money's worth out of the first one, but these are like 35 bucks a piece. Obviously you can get chains a lot cheaper. You can go to Home Depot, get a chain for 10 bucks, 15 bucks, 20 bucks, but I wanted the Makita chain for this. I just like the way, I mean, it's a beefy little saw, and you know what, like I said, this should last me a long time. The first one lasted me almost 2 years. Just keep it away from dirt. Don't let it touch the dirt or sand or anything like that, and you'll have a long life out of your chains here. But we're gonna do some more videos, obviously, with the new one. But this is probably Makita's best 36 volt tool. Not a big fan of their, you know, their weed whacker, their weed whip. Their blower's okay. It's definitely powerful if you're going to just use 18-volt batteries, you know, because it's like a 36. It's probably one of the best ones power-wise. But again, it's really a 36. I don't really like putting it into, you know, when I did the tests, we used the Milwaukee, which is a 118-volt, and we used that DeWalt, which is 120-volt / 18-volt. Hey, Dojo. Nice love to call Dirt and Rocks is a killer. No doubt, brother. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so and the DeWalt is a 20-volt, so you know this is a 36-volt the blower. I mean, it's definitely more powerful than the Milwaukee. It's more powerful than the DeWalt. The runtime is which is a little shady, so that's what you have to watch. But really, every chainsaw that I've used, I mean, when I first got my first lithium-ion chainsaw was a Ryobi, and it was like a 10-inch, maybe even an 8 or 10-inch, I don't remember. And you know, definitely had its limitations, but these things have come so far. You know, I really want to get my hands on that new Flex Volt one to kind of compare it to the Makita. But oh, speak of the devil. You were outside? What were you doing outside, Blackberry? Girls do like they do. Love that, Dojo. This freaking cat, man. You should be inside. That. You want to see what she did? I think I threw it over here, yeah. She brought this to the house yesterday. Right to the front door. And this was a big freaking mouse, man. Big mouse. Brought it right to the freaking back door as a gift. That's what cats do. Now she's rolling around in dirt. What the heck are you doing in here? I might fry it up, dude. What are you doing in this big dirt? Yeah, the tree took a big dirt chunk out, and for some reason the cat is laying in it, but yeah, so that's about it, guys. Just thought I'd do a quick little vid. I mean, like I said, just going on here. I'm just about to, look at her. And this is the bench I made, guys, if I never showed you. It's really simple. And I have another table in there that I made. I should show you that too. Just extra wood. This was left over from something, but here's my file. I think I showed you guys this already, but I'm back here. Real simple. I do have a video. I mean, it's really all 2x4s, couple 2x6s. Nothing crazy. This was the most expensive part. This is pine up here. But I do have to put another coat. It's been 3 years now. Very nice, good idea. Yeah, man, we burned some stuff in here. My kids like the marshmallows, so yeah, well, we got some big stuff here, man. Look, how do you like that Rubbermaid shed? Now, this isn't Rubbermaid. This is the big boy. This thing is freaking awesome, man. This thing saved my butt. We made the frame for it here. Again, just pressure treated 2x6s or 1x6s we used, I believe. You know, made a base for it. This was like 250 bucks doing this. This ended up costing more than I thought it was gonna. But yeah, I got this for like 1,200 bucks. Complete, came with everything. It was like a special. Like regularly this was like 50. This is an 8x10. I've had it now 3 or 4 years. It's freaking awesome. There's no maintenance. It came with like racks inside and all that good stuff. But you know, I can keep 2 0 turns in here. But right now I just have my 30-inch, my 22-inch. If I had the key, I would open it up for you. Actually, I do have the key. You guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see what's inside? You gonna see what's inside, guys? Lifetime. No, this is made by Suncast. Dojo. Yeah, I got a chainsaw, man. It would cut right through this resin. I think I got the key. I think I got the key. Of course I got the key. Rico. Suave. I mean, it's really nothing special, guys. It's pretty big. That's where the bounce house goes. We just took it out. My kids had their friends over. It's a, you know, a bounce house. It goes up. But yeah, I got some snow blowers in here. 1, 2. You know, surfboards and some sleds. That's a great spot. Like I said, that's where this thing goes. Got my kids' bike in here. Here's the Toro 22-inch. We got the cat. I got a couple of things here. This is my main thing in here. You know, if you're a deep sea fisherman, you got to have a pen reel. It got really dusty in here, though. But yeah, I just put a couple hooks up here. I was gonna put another one up, but I didn't like the way it was. It was kind of like bending the metal, so I just put in 2 and I stopped there. But you know, we got some shovels hanging up on it. I got another shovel here, and we do snow removal. So, and that's like the trimmer box I just threw back there. Yeah, it's big. It's an 8x10, man. You know, it's a very high ceiling one, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want one that you know, some of those Rubbermaid ones are just, you know, they might be 8x8, but the ceilings are so low. I mean, that's the big difference with this one. It got good reviews, so this is what we got. But another space you need to clean up. Yep, and this was bad, man. I finally said, you know, some Christmas shit over here. You know, and you know what? My father-in-law told me, dude, you got to get a bigger one, 8x10. I'm like, no, it's really not that big an area. Here's the platform, like I said, because this ain't level over here, man. But I wanted to get it back here, so I got it up on cinder blocks. I should have did a video of this, but I don't know if I was even doing this stuff back then. But yeah, pretty simple. You just have to make it level. I mean, I'm literally telling you, probably 4 years this is, and I have not done one freaking thing to it. I should bring the hose and maybe wash it off, but these things are really, really good. You know, go with like the resin. Those Rubbermaid ones, I don't know what material they are, but this is like a real, I mean, you can't bend this shit if you wanted to. And look at the reviews, man. Yeah, I got some hookers in here. There's some hookers, but I want to talk about real hookers, man. You know, I always say, guys, seriously, think about it. All right, listen. You get down on your luck, all right? Whatever. You lose your job. The wife left you. The kids want nothing to do with you. You got nowhere to go. I mean, literally, you're broke. You're homeless, man. You lost it all. Why wouldn't you spend $1,000? You got yourself a freaking house, man. Like, just go in the woods. You're done. All right. You lost a job, whatever. Maybe you never even had a wife. You got hooked on crack. You got hooked on crack. And you lost everything. Why not, like, go down to, like, I don't know, North Carolina. You pick a nice spot out in the woods, and you got a house. I don't know why anyone's homeless when they can afford something like this, right? I mean, you can build this in the middle of the woods, no one around. You're in the woods, man. Get one of these, get a little garden going. I mean, maybe get some solar panels or something, and you got a freaking house. You know, you can maybe like put a kitchen over here. You know, you got room for a bed. You know, you can put some shelving up here. You know, you take a piss or you take a dump outside. You got nothing to worry about. Yeah, Liberty Bell, you get your DeWalt power. I mean, literally, if you got like $3 grand, you got your last $3 grand. The wife said, you know what, get the hell out of here. Take $3 grand out of the bank. I never want to see you again. Get one of those DeWalt inverters, man. You get one of these sheds, man. You go into the woods. You know, you still got money. Get a couple solar panels. And you're gone. You're dead. Get some seeds. Buy some seeds. You know? But yeah, real simple. And then you lock her up. I need a new lock here, but let me see. You're good to go, man. Some weed seeds. See, that's what I'm talking about, dude. And you're like in the woods, you know? Like, I'll be honest with you. If somebody like had one of these sheds and like put it back here, I don't think anyone would say a freaking thing. I'd be like, yo, man, what's up? This cat loves this little hole here. What are you doing here, kitty? You should be in the house. You've been out too much. Maybe this is cool. I think, yeah, you know what? I guess dirt is cool. Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah, that's about it, boys. Look at her. She's going wild. I want to be off-grid. Me too, brother. Oh, man. Especially living in Jersey, man. You don't know what I pay in property taxes here. It would blow your freaking mind. Look at Kitty. So, yeah, guys. The price went down. I mean, you can... I've cut some huge stuff. Yeah, Georgia's nice, man. I'm looking at it. Something's drawing me to Alabama. I don't know what it is, man. Something's really drawing me down there. A J.R. Ruthadino. 5 figures. Put it that way. Yeah, so good saw, guys. And to be honest with you, man, you can cut some. I mean, you'll see me cut this tree down with this little 12-inch saw. It can do it, no problem. Alabama planning on marrying your relatives. Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. And they don't really like Yankees, I don't think. But I don't know. I've been down there. Some cool people. I don't know. I know I can't do the Florida thing. It's just way too fucking hot. And I'm sure Alabama's just as hot. But I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, man. Yeah, so that's the way to do it, dude. Yeah, you don't have to go too far, Caterpillar, when you go that route. But yeah, that's about it. All right, boys. Yeah, Tennessee is cool too. I always have people telling me, Tennessee, man, Tennessee. I have a lot of buddies that go down to Tennessee, Nashville. I actually have a good friend that lives in Tennessee. Javier, what's up? I picked up the same Makita chainsaw, 16-inch bar, corded through Home Depot rental, super cheap. Yeah, man. I just got the new 14-inch. It's actually right outside my house. So, you're going to see some vids on that. But, to be honest with you, I don't know how... If I can use one hand with it and it's really light... And I'm sure it's going to be more powerful than this. This is actually a brushed motor. This isn't brushless, believe it or not. So the new one's brushless. So, you know, I'm expecting definitely a more powerful saw. But if I can't use it, you know, one hand on it, if it's going through batteries like crazy, again, I mean, 35, 40 cuts, and I'm still at 3 bars. On this freaking thing. So man, whatever, it's awesome, dude. So hats off to Makita. Yeah, South Carolina mountains, 2 hours away from the beach. Mike Murray, man, give me 10 acres, find me 10 acres and I'm going down off grid, tool ball style. Show us some chain, man, on that 14. I will, brother. I got plenty of wood here. I want to get that DeWalt one too and kind of showcase it and see how it does against the other ones, but I don't know how that's gonna go. Acme Tools is kind of like, you know, they're cool with certain stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just about Acme Tools, go do your thing, man, because it's pretty tough dealing with them sometimes. But yeah, that's about it, boys. So if I get a chance to get that flex volt, add gas saw to the mix, see how it will keep up. Yeah, I'll bring out the MS-170. I mean, listen, and you got to be realistic. Uh-oh, what the hell's going on? You got to be realistic. This is, you know, lithium ion. Oh, check this out. You see what I'm talking about? You know, you gotta be realistic. You know, this stuff cuts great. It's light. There's, you know, once you, it's not. As soon as you let go of the trigger, the noise stops. But, and there's a lot of advantages to it, but it's not a gas chainsaw. I mean, it'll keep up with, you know, the MS-170s of the world, but you get to some of these big saws by Husqvarna, by Steel, by Echo. You know, you have to be smart, you know. If you're logging, you live in Washington or Oregon, and you want to cut down some redwood, you know what I'm saying? Chris Jones, no, this thing's got plenty of balls. Actually, you probably just came late. I just showed it in action. One hand. Who is your good friend in Tennessee? I might know them. You probably don't. He lives in Memphis. His name is Rob. He works for some company. He's in Las Vegas right now on vacation. But he's a younger guy. He's like 31 years old. He lived up here. Then he moved to South Carolina, and now he's in Tennessee. My good friend Paul, who I worked with at some point in my life, he goes down to Tennessee twice a year. And he's always like, man, you got to get down to Tennessee. Oh, Tennessee. And he brings back moonshine. He got moonshine somewhere. So it's cool, man. Yeah, Memphis is cool. I drove to Kentucky, as you know, Dow. Me and Dow are good buddies. We're on the lawn care scene together. We go to this GIE festival every year. It's in Kentucky for like 3 or 4 days. I go down, but I drove to Kentucky last October, and that was pretty much as far as I've gotten, was Kentucky. And I like Kentucky. Kentucky's cool. I always thought Kentucky was like, man, deep south. I mean, I was in Louisville, but I drove through Kentucky, you know, 3 or 4 hours. But Kentucky is very, it's not as, you know, southern, you know? You know what I'm saying? So, alright. Light, balance, nice Makita. Yeah, tech is beautiful. I love it. That's why I had to do it, man. I had to show it. Is that Chris? No. Chris Jones. Chris Jones. I know that name. Are you the Milwaukee Chris Jones? Chris Jones. No. What's his name? Yeah, I just cut this with one hand, Chris Jones. One hand, brother. So, you know. And I can cut, you know, even probably one hand. You know, this is probably, what do you guys think this is? I get the tape measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably 8 inches right here. Maybe more. I mean, it'll cut through it like nothing, dude. This is probably like 10. I don't know. Runtime, yeah, it's, you know, I've really never run it down to that. You know, like I said, I did like 35 cuts with it today. I have a lot of it on video. And I still got 3 out of 4 bars. And this is a 4 amp hour battery. I mean, maybe I did, you know, I just did 6 or 7 here. And, you know, pretty deep stuff here, you know, I don't know. You should have no problem. I mean, maybe I'll do a test or something where I can get 2 5 amp hour batteries. That's what we'll do. We'll get 2 5 amp hour batteries, charge them up, and I'll just cut into little pieces, and we'll see how many we can do. What do you think of that, guys? You want to go for it? Let's do it. Get the new chain put on there already. Yeah, I got the new chain on here, bro. The new chain is on. Not cheap, like I said. All right, I'm going over the same stuff here. Leatherworks chainsaw, one hand, phone, other hand. Yeah, man, Dojo, I'm crazy. I'm like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'll do it again. Whoever missed it, guys, let's do it. All right, we're gonna cut a pretty thick piece of wood. You know, whatever, I don't know. But watch, one hand, guys. Ready? That should be a commercial for Makita.